Hey everybody, it's Max.
And Bill.
Welcome back to Just Saiyan. Sorry for the long wait.
It's back.
It's back.
Get hype.
It was in space training under lots of G's.
Our Elgato got hit by a meteor from a space jungle, and then the fine folks at Elgato were nice enough to send us another one. So now we're back in business. Thank you, Elgato.
Yeah. Speaking of Elgato, it's my stupid cat who decides to wake me up every morning with her stupid anus. She likes to put it right in my fucking face.
Dumbass idiot rectum.
Yeah. Sorry. Does it bother you that I'm fucking up your naps? 'Cause I work. You don't do shit. All right, so what are we doing in this game? Last we checked,
we're going back into Advanced Adventure, which is still a fun game. Mostly because the other games that we have suck and we don't want to play them. Yeah, step into the Grand Tour. Shortly
this is the part where
leaving
Bulma takes her pants off in the show.
Goku found himself unable to go on. Oh yeah, this is the pirate cave.
You have to fight that pirate dude. I like him.
Yeah, that was a weird bit in the show.
Yeah.
Oh, there was yeah, I just remembered how he beats the pirate robot though. He just jumps down and punches directly through it.
That's right.
So badass. All right. Get back in the groove. I haven't touched
Hey,
this
Bulma's
since I
there. That's
played it.
cool. Do you have to protect her?
Nah, she just hangs out by the sub. Hi, Bulma. Punch you in the vagina.
Make sure she doesn't have balls.
Do you have balls? Do you? Are you a girl? All right, that's a girl.
Hey, you know what'd be cool if they didn't have them in video games? Bats.
Yeah. That's a video game.
Literally no one has ever liked bats in games. Except for, why isn't there a game where you play as bats?
That's a good point.
I really want to get that old PlayStation game Spider. I've been wanting to play that since I was literally 11 years old.
I don't know if I've heard of that.
So, all I remember is the box art has this spider that's like jumping, but it's got a fucking, it's got an M16 with a grenade launcher on the bottom for one arm and then like a giant knife for another. And like, I'm like, are you a spider that has guns for hands? Because that's kind of great. And it was a side scroll, like it was a platformer, I think. I think it might have been terrible because otherwise people would have talked about it probably.
You know what game I really want to play is Metal Wolf Chaos.
That's the President Rescuer one, or where you are the president?
You're the president and you have a mech. It's a hyper-American game made by Japanese people.
I like it. I like that idea. Still, I need to play Spider. That was from that weird gray area between, like between the Super Nintendo Sega generation and like when the N64 had. I think it was the N64 had just come out and everyone was like, this is the coolest thing ever, and the PlayStation had been out for like a year, but I didn't know anybody who had one, and the games hadn't really caught on for that yet. Oops. That was a strange time, and there was also PC gaming was pretty hot then. I remember I had an old issue of GamePro. Fine, just go, leave, just leave. And if you go piss on my shoes, I'm putting you to sleep. But yeah, I had this issue of GamePro that was all about Doom 64. And it had previews of Shadow Warrior and Blood in it, the two like 3D Realms, like follow-ups to Duke Nukem 3D.
Yeah.
I read that fucking magazine backwards and forwards. I was so excited about it. Anyway, Dragon Ball.
I'm excited to watch the Buu Saga in Kai.
Have they still not gotten to that yet?
I've told you about this before, but they stopped making Kai and they stopped selling Kai
because of copyright.
The fucking composer got caught lifting music.
What a dildo.
And it sucked. Like I've talked about this on the show before, but the music that he did before he started lifting shit was so much better than the shit he lifted.
Right. Yeah, I guess it didn't really occur to me that they hadn't finished it. I kind of assumed that they had in Japan. It just was taking a while to trickle out over here.
Yeah, no. Production halted, and then they just recently started up the Buu Saga, and I think it's coming out in the U.S. I don't know. I haven't kept abreast, but it's on Toonami.
Abreast?
Abreast.
Abreast.
I like the breasts. My favorite rapper is DeBreast.
DeBreast around.
Nothing's ever gonna milk you down.
What's wrong with us?
A lot of things.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what I want to do with Dragon Ball. There's that new Xenoverse game that's coming out, right?
Yeah, which I haven't watched the new trailers and shit, but I'm still fairly confident in my theory that it's basically Dragon Ball Online but offline.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I'm really excited
That's
about
the one
that.
where you can be the time traveler, man, or
Yeah, so you are just a random person from the future. You can choose between 5 races. You can be Saiyan.
and this isn't the same as the one where it's not just a regular fighting game, right? Like, is it or?
I don't know. I don't know what this one's gonna be like, because Dragon Ball Online was basically like a World of Warcraft clone.
Sure.
So you had abilities, and I think you used like inputs to fight, but it was it was in that like third-person action adventure style, or
That bad style.
the RPG shit, the World of Warcraft shit.
Yeah, 1-1-1-3-3-3-4-1-1-1.
Yeah, kind of like that. I don't, like I said, I haven't watched the new trailers and stuff, so I don't know what the gameplay looks like for Xenoverse. But
There's that one that we were talking about that's like the new. How do I not know the name of this? But it's the one where it might have already come out, but it's the one where there's like a mysterious new time traveler character. It's not that one, right? The guy who was wearing the Trunks jacket.
Yeah. That's Xenoverse.
That's the same one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what it was in
Because I saw a bunch of screenshots that had like those elf people.
So what it is you make your own character. You can be a human Saiyan, descendant. You can be a Namek. You can be a fucking Majin.
Wow. Okay.
And the story about how you can be a Majin is hilarious. So Boo just like he sees like people like in love all the time, and he decides he just fucking makes a wife.
Really?
Yeah, he just like splits off a wife.
That makes a lot of sense.
And then how they conceive is they use the love beam on each other.
Okay, I'm sold.
Yeah. I'm excited about that. I can't wait to play that shit. I hope it's good. And if it's not good, someone is they're like remaking Dragon Ball Online to be available in the West. It's like a fan developer project.
That's cool. And they're letting that happen?
I haven't heard of them shutting it down yet.
Right on. Man,
They might though, because it does kind of conflict with the whole point of Xenoverse.
Right. I'm kind of wanting to check out. What was that one we had? We got it on PlayStation 3.
We got Battle of Z, which we haven't played yet.
Was that good, or people seem to like it okay, or did they hate it? I can't remember. It's basically just 4-player.
I think it's mediocre fighting.
So like a Dragon Ball game,
Yeah,
basically?
pretty much. I'm invincible, idiots.